Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going on an extraordinary journey back in time. A journey that will take us deep into the rich numismatic history of Australia. Buckle up, because we are about to uncover the fascinating tale behind one of the most mysterious and talked about coins in Australian currency history. The 1978 Australian 50-cent coin with no mint mark. This coin, seemingly ordinary to the untrained eye, carries with it a story, a legacy, and for many collectors, a hidden treasure. It's not just a coin, it's a portal into the past. A piece of metal that once changed hands in busy marketplaces, now sought after by coin enthusiasts around the world. Struck in the Royal Australian Mint, this particular 50-cent piece was part of the standard circulation in 1978. But what sets it apart is its rarity, its condition in the present day, and the story it tells. Unlike some special editions, this coin doesn't carry a mint mark, and that alone makes it a coin of interest. Now, you might be wondering, why would a coin without a mint mark matter? Isn't that just standard? But let me tell you, in the world of numismatics, every tiny detail counts. The absence of a mint mark in a coin can mean limited mintage, unique minting errors, or even early production runs. Factors that send collectors into a frenzy. The 1978 50-cent coin was minted at a time when Australia was transitioning in many ways, politically, economically, and even in terms of coin production. The coin features the majestic profile of Queen Elizabeth II on one side, and the Australian coat of arms on the reverse. Both sides tell their own story, stamped in precision on a dodecagonal, 12-sided design. Unlike earlier silver 50-cent coins, the 1978 edition was minted in copper nickel. Still, the coin stands out because of its immaculate design and weight. A solid 15.55 grams, making it one of the heaviest circulating coins in the country. But here's where things get exciting. Despite being circulated, some of these 1978 50-cent coins have survived in remarkably pristine condition. When found in mint or uncirculated state, their value can rise exponentially, especially in collector auctions or private sales. And if you are one of the lucky few who has one tucked away in a drawer or passed down through generations, then you might be sitting on a small fortune. That seemingly small piece of change could be worth hundreds, even thousands, to the right buyer. Reports from numismatic circles and recent auction trends have shown that pristine examples of this coin have fetched prices as high as $3,550 to $8,600 Australian dollars, depending on their grade, luster, and condition. And for coins with unique striking errors or exceptional preservation, the price can go even higher. Collectors love this coin not just for its design, but because it represents a slice of Australian history. A symbol of national identity, a memory of a time when coins were more than just currency. They were miniature masterpieces. Think about it. How many coins from your pocket today are going to be worth anything 50 years from now? Yet this coin from 1978, an everyday item of its time, has grown into a prized collector's item. That's the power of rarity, history, and passion combined. So, what makes it so valuable? It's the trifecta of scarcity, condition, and demand. Only a limited number of these coins exist in high grade today. And with more collectors entering the market each year, the demand is only increasing. You might say, but it's not made of silver or gold, true. But in numismatics, value isn't always about the metal. It's about the story. And this coin tells a tale of time, of tradition, and of treasure. It's about owning a part of something that once pulsed in the heart of Australia's economy. Now imagine holding one in your hands, knowing that every edge, every groove, and every shine holds the echoes of history. That, my friends, is something you can't put a price on, but collectors certainly try. If you're lucky enough to find a 1978 50-cent coin in brilliant, uncirculated condition, protect it. Get it graded. Showcase it. Because with the right buyer, its value can reach heights you never imagined. It could sell for up to 1,000 Australian dollars, depending on the market and condition. And if you don't have one yet, start your hunt. Look through your old coin jars, ask your grandparents, visit antique shops, or dive into coin shows. You never know when history might land in your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a coin. This is a symbol of Australia's legacy. A hidden gem in a world full of loose change. A reminder that sometimes, the smallest things hold the greatest value. So whether you're a seasoned collector, or just stepping into the world of numismatics, let this be your inspiration. That old 50-cent coin could be the beginning of a collection, or the treasure you never knew you had. Next up, the legendary 1979 Australian 50-cent coin with no mint mark. A coin so full of mystery and hidden potential that it has become a prized target among collectors and enthusiasts all over the world. At first glance, it might look just like any other coin. Round-edged, 12-sided, shining in silver tones. But once you learn the story behind it, you'll never look at this humble coin the same way again. It's not just currency, it's history in your hands. The 1979 50-cent coin was part of Australia's standard coinage during that era, continuing the post-decimal design tradition that began in 1966. This coin carries the regal profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, sculpted in elegant detail. On the reverse, it proudly displays the Commonwealth coat of arms, symbolizing the unity and heritage of a proud nation. But what makes the 1979 version so special? What makes this coin rise in value far beyond its face value? The answer lies in its scarcity and premium condition, its absence of any mint mark, and its exceptional preservation by the few who understood its hidden worth from the very beginning. You see, most coins from 1979 were quickly circulated. They were used in shops, slipped into wallets, and passed hand to hand without a second thought. Very few people thought to keep them in pristine condition. Even fewer realized how rare untouched examples would become. And unlike commemorative or special edition coins, the 1979 50-cent coin was quietly minted without fanfare, and without any identifying mint mark. This lack of a mint mark makes it even more desirable among collectors. It adds to its mystery, its allure, and its uniqueness. As the years passed, thousands of these coins wore down from daily use. Many were lost, damaged, or melted down. But a rare few survived, untouched by time, held in collections, or discovered decades later in brilliant, uncirculated condition. And those coins, ladies and gentlemen, are where the true value lies. When found in high grade, these 1979 50-cent coins can command impressive prices. Collectors are known to pay $3,600 to $6,000 Australian dollars for examples in near-mint condition. In private auctions or numismatic expos, coins that are graded and certified by top agencies can fetch as much as $7,000 AUD. That's right. What once was a simple piece of change now has the potential to bring in a payday that turns heads. And all because someone had the foresight to preserve a piece of the past. That could be you. Why is it so valuable? It's not just the coin itself. It's the combination of historical significance, clean design, rarity and good condition, and the demand from a growing community of collectors. It's a coin that's aging like fine wine, getting more desirable with every passing year. And make no mistake, this coin is valuable. In a world flooded with digital money and disposable tokens, holding a rare piece of physical currency becomes more meaningful than ever. It's tangible, historical, and collectible. Let's talk history for a moment. The late 1970s in Australia were a time of transformation. Economic shifts, cultural growth, and a rising interest in national identity marked this era. The 1979 50-cent coin is a snapshot of that time, a metallic relic of a changing nation. To own one of these coins is to own a piece of Australia's journey. It's not just about silver or shine, it's about connection. A connection to the past, to generations who held it, earned it, spent it, and passed it down. Many collectors began their journeys with a single coin. One old piece that sparked a fire in them. Could the 1979 50 cent be your spark? Could it be your hidden gem waiting to be recognized, preserved, and maybe even sold for hundreds or thousands? If you find one, treat it with care. Get it graded by a reputable service. Display it proudly, or if you're ready, sell it to the highest bidder. Either way, you've got something special in your hands, something that many people are still desperately searching for. And if you don't have one yet, don't worry. The thrill of the hunt is part of the adventure. Visit antique shops, coin markets, and estate sales. Look through your parents' or grandparents' old belongings. You never know where these rare pieces might be hiding. There are entire communities, online and in person, built around coins just like this. Join them. Learn from them. And maybe, just maybe, your 1979 50-cent coin will be the start of an incredible collecting journey that leads to knowledge, friendship, and financial reward. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let the size of this coin fool you. It might fit in the palm of your hand, but its impact, its value, and its story are enormous. It's not just an object. It's a symbol of time, of legacy, and of hidden wealth waiting to be uncovered. Keep your eyes open. Keep your hands steady. And most of all, keep believing that treasure doesn't only lie in chests buried deep in the sand. Sometimes, it's in your pocket, waiting to be rediscovered. Next up, the 1980 Australian 50-cent coin with no mint mark. And trust me, you'll want to check your change after this. This coin is far more than a piece of metal. It's a window into the soul of 1980s Australia, a time of innovation, growth, and national pride. A time when every coin had a purpose, and some, like this one, would later become treasures. The 1980 50-cent coin might appear simple on the surface. It features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, as per tradition, and the iconic Australian coat of arms on the reverse. But beneath its 12-sided elegance lies a history, a rarity, and a collector's dream waiting to be discovered. Minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, this coin entered circulation as part of Australia's decimal currency system. Unlike some other denominations, the 50-cent coin was always something special, large, heavy, and designed to stand out in a handful of change. Now here's what truly makes it shine. The 1980 edition was released without a mint mark. And while that might seem ordinary, it's exactly what makes it so valuable today. No mint mark means it wasn't tied to any regional mint variation. It stands on its own, as a pure piece of national currency. But not every 1980 50-cent coin was treated equally. Many were spent, scraped, pocketed, and forgotten. But a small number were preserved, held back by collectors who saw the beauty in its shine, the clarity of its strike, and the promise it held for the future. Those coins, the ones that have survived the decades in pristine condition, are now commanding attention. Collectors all over the world are hunting for this coin in high-grade form. It's a hot topic in numismatic communities, online auctions, and even international coin fairs. You may be wondering, how many people want this coin? The answer is, more than you think. There's a vibrant and growing audience of coin enthusiasts actively searching for 1980 50-cent coins, especially those in uncirculated or proof-like condition. And when demand is high and quality is rare, the value skyrockets. Right now, collectors are paying serious money for this coin. A circulated version might fetch between $1,000 and $3,000 Australian dollars if it's in excellent shape. But if you're holding a brilliant uncirculated version, untouched by time, graded by experts, you could be looking at values from $5,000 up to $9,000 Australian dollars, depending on its certification and visual appeal. That's right, a coin that once bought a chocolate bar could now help you pay a bill or two. That's the magic of numismatics. It turns the ordinary into extraordinary. So how did this coin become such a collector's prize? The answer lies in a combination of timing, design quality, and survival rate. In 1980, Australia was entering a new decade with confidence, and the Royal Australian Mint continued its tradition of producing high-quality coins. But over time, the focus shifted, and newer coins were struck. The 1980 50-cent coin quietly faded from daily use, but not from collectors' hearts. This coin is part of Australia's economic story, a symbol of its evolving currency, and a proud representative of its cultural identity. The coat of arms displayed on its back is more than decoration. It's a reminder of what Australia stands for: unity, strength, and heritage. And owning a coin like this is more than just about money. It's about holding something historical. It's about the thrill of collecting, the satisfaction of discovery, and the excitement of knowing you might be one of the lucky few. So, is its value high or low? Make no mistake, its value is real, and it's rising. Every year, more collectors enter the scene. Every year, fewer high-quality 1980 50-cent coins remain in circulation. That simple equation drives its price higher. You might be wondering if you already have one. Maybe it's sitting in a box in your attic. Maybe it was handed to you as change and slipped into a drawer. It's worth checking, because if you do find one, especially in mint condition, you could be holding something worth hundreds. There are countless stories of people stumbling upon rare coins without even knowing it. One man found an old 1980 50-cent coin in a jar of pennies, and after grading, it sold for over $10,500 at auction. These coins are out there. They're not just museum pieces. They're still in circulation, still hidden away in homes across the country. If you find one, take care of it. Don't clean it, don't handle it too much. Place it in a protective sleeve, and have it evaluated by a professional. Who knows? You might be sitting on one of the rarest and most desirable coins from Australian history. And if you're a new collector, let this be your inspiration. This is how many collectors begin, with one lucky find, one special coin, and a growing passion that can lead to both emotional and financial rewards. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1980 50-cent coin is a shining example of how history, art, and value can come together in the palm of your hand. It's not just worth collecting, it's worth cherishing. So go ahead, search through those old jars, flip through that drawer of forgotten change. Because the next big discovery in your life might be hidden in plain sight. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of rare coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this with anyone who might be sitting on a small treasure without even knowing it. Keep collecting, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a single coin.